Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Professor Ludwig von Glockenspiel. To be honest with you, I'm not, how should I put it, haven't always been honest with you. Some people from time to time ask me how old I am, and I usually say, well, I'm 333 years old. And, well, I guess this is a time for the truth. That's not the truth. I'm not 333 years old. Actually, I don't know how old I am. You see, I stopped counting how old I was when I reached 333. Because, there's a lot of age discrimination out there, and when you're trying to seek out employment, people hold your age against you. For instance, a while back I was between jobs, and the professor gig wasn't working out too well. And I needed a job just to keep myself and body and soul together. And I heard that McDonald's Corporation, they had this commercial where they showed this octogenarian who was working at McDonald's, and he was helping people out there. So I thought, well. It looks like McDonald's doesn't discriminate, so I'm going to go down there and apply. So, I really needed a job. And so I go down to McDonald's, and I asked for an application from the manager, and I looked at the part where it said age, and I said to myself, I'm going to be straight with this guy. I'm not going to, because I trusted these people. They're not going to discriminate against me because of my age. And as I said, I don't know exactly how old I am because, as I said, I stopped counting when I reached 333. So I went to the manager, before I filled out the application, and I just was up front with him. I said, I really don't know how old I am. And there's a box here that asks you how old you are, and I don't know what to put in there. And he said, well, that's interesting. They would never had anybody not know how old they were before. Excuse me. How old do you think that you are? Well, I must be somewhere around over 4,000 years old now, because I stopped counting when I reached 333. And the fellow took the application out of my hand, and he said, "Leave now, or I will call the police. I don't like people wasting my time." So you see, the McDonald Corporation wasn't being straight with me. They do age discriminate.